Hey everybody, I am in barn, waiting for rain to go off. I have no makeup on. I've not long got out of bed and I'm at the field feeding my horse and my 2 goats. It's raining. That's Paddy, my old boy. Just wanted to film a bit of an update really. I haven't been feeling too good, which has kind of knocked me back because I've been great for such a long time now, and yes, kind of knocked me off my feet a little bit. I just feel incredibly low and depressed, and I just feel like I don't want to be here anymore, and everything's too much effort. I'm agitated by every single thing, even my own breath. Just having a real dip in my mood, and I know it won't last long, but while I'm going through it, it's rotten, it's horrible, as you know. The other night I had a hallucination again, which I haven't had for a long time. I saw the shadow man in my new house, and he didn't go like he normally does. I shouted at him, "You're not real, you're not real, fuck off, go away, you're not real," which is the first time I think ever that I've actually said that to a hallucination before, that you're not real. And he just persisted and didn't go. It was very frightening. It's terrifying having hallucinations, and they make you feel like you are worthless and that you shouldn't be here, and you know, they can get in your head and tell you to do things, end your life, hurt yourself, you know, all those sorts of things. It's not good. And yeah, I just had my prescription for some 50 milligram quetiapine tablets. I'm actually coming down from 150 down to 100, but they don't do slow release tablets in 100, so I have to take 250 milligrams instead. And I'm probably going to be doing that within the next month or so. I still have about 3 or 4 weeks left of my existing dose, and then obviously I'll be changing it. Hey Paddy, you a bit wet? You a bit wet? He's wet and the flies are bothering him as well because it's so muggy. So yeah, in about a month or so I'm going to be decreasing my quetiapine, which I'm excited about because I want to get off of it because I hate the stuff now. I've been on it for about 6 years and it did help initially, but now it's ruined my life, and I've got so fat, and you know, I'm getting so much like physical problems from me being, you know, overweight now. So I can't wait to come off of it, but it is terrifying. You know, it's a hard drug to come off of. The withdrawals are not easy, and I've had hallucinations as a withdrawal as well, so it's a bit of a whirlwind, to be honest. But I'm trying my best, and you know, that's all I can do at the end of the day. I've got my cup of tea, which is an absolute must for waking me up in the mornings. How I've been dealing with this feeling at the moment though is I used to take a lot of diazepam. Well, not a lot. I used to only take 6 milligrams, which is not a lot compared to some people. But I used to, you know, I used to start off with 2 milligrams, and it went up to 4, and then it's got up to 6. So when I was feeling like this, I'd always reach out for diazepam. But in the last year or so, I started smoking weed, and I, you know, started using CBD oil, which, you know, helps cure my anxiety. And when I say cure, it really does cure my anxiety. I know some people wanted me to make a video on that as well. I've actually ran out of CBD oil. Just having weed instead at the moment, but it helps keep me calm and just to stop me having like angry outbursts, which is sometimes what happens with me. I get so frustrated and so aggravated, I can have outbursts, and I can, you know, hit myself, punch myself, pull my hair, scratch my face, you know. It's not nice. So yeah, I just wanted to do this as a little update really, and like I said before, my YouTube channel is kind of like a diary to me really. So if I need to think about, you know, when I was last low, or when I was last hypomanic, or what I was doing, like I can just look back on my YouTube channel and have a look at what was going on, when and where. So yeah, I think what's started this all off, to be honest, is the fact that I moved house, and it's taken a lot out of me. I think moving house is probably the most stressful thing you can ever do. And for me, the biggest thing that I don't cope well with is change, and obviously that is a huge change, moving house. So yeah, it's really hard to get used to it, even though all my things are in the new house and everybody else seems happy. Like my husband seems happy, my dog's really happy, and because he gets severe anxiety, but he's settled in like more than I have. Yeah, it's just hard, like, because everything's there, but I still feel not quite settled yet. But I know I will, and it's moving somewhere where I don't know any of the neighbours, I don't know anybody, and you just kind of feel a bit isolated. But I only moved up the road from my old house, and I'm like literally probably 2 seconds closer car journey wise than my parents. I only live up the road from them anyway, so yeah, it's just like a few, it's not even a mile, it's like a few footsteps closer really. So I'm glad I didn't have to move far, but it's still stressful, and I don't cope well with change at all. So that has kind of, I think what's happened is I've stayed strong for that amount of time, and I was getting on with things. And you know, when you move, you've got to clean the old house, and you've got to get the old house ready to hand the keys back, and it's so much to do, and I held it together for so long. And I think now I'm just kind of having my break, where I'm just like, my brain's going and I'm just having a bit of a meltdown, to be honest. But I'm feeling a little bit better than I did yesterday. Yesterday I was really not good, and just saying to my mum, like, you know, I hate being such a burden to you. And she said to me, well, what would you do if I was like this? And I said, well, I'd help you. And she said, well, exactly, that's how I feel, exactly the same. Like, we're really close, we're like twins, and you know, I would do anything for her, and then she reminds me that how I feel like that for her is how she feels for me, and she doesn't want me to feel guilty. I think guilt is one of the worst things that you can ever feel. It's horrible, and we always kind of give ourselves things to feel guilty about, like even the most stupidest of things. Like, it's ridiculous. I feel guilty sometimes the fact that I haven't given Paddy a groom, or I haven't spent enough time with the goats because I've been getting them done quickly because I've been rushed for time. Or I feel guilty that I haven't got my tortoise out because he's been in his little box and he hasn't come out and had cuddles, and there's just so many things. Or like, I haven't walked my dog, and a lot of mine are all like animal related, because my animals are like my children, they're my babies. But yeah, stupid things, feeling guilty for, it's horrible. I hate guilt, I wish it didn't exist. But yeah, so I kind of feel better today, and I kind of feel better for making a video as well, and trying to keep people in the loop. Because, you know, even when you do reach a level of recovery and you are getting on with your life and you're happy, and everybody's saying to me, oh, it's so nice to see you happy and well again, you know, at the end of the day, I still have the same illness, the same diagnosis, and I think you can take all the pills in the world and some can stabilise you, but you're never going to be cured from it. And, you know, it's just the way things are, and you just kind of adapt to feeling a little bit more stabilised. But I think one of the downfalls is feeling so stabilised on lithium has been almost a downfall for me, because when I have been really low, like yesterday for example, I said to Mum, what did I used to do when I felt like this? I can't remember what I used to do. I don't remember how I used to deal with myself when I was this low. And that's kind of scary, and I think I need to kind of write a journal of some sort, so that when I am feeling low, I can read through it and have little pinpoints of things to do to sort of help calm me and lift me back up again. You know, but this is a real life of somebody suffering with bipolar. Like, 1 minute you can be stable, and you can be happy, and you can get on with your life, and then for no reason, or a trigger like moving house, can suddenly just get you without you even realizing. It just sneaks up on you and it bites you on the ass, and you're fucked then. And you've really got to work hard at, you know, just trying to exist and be here and try and get yourself well again and get yourself better. And it's hard, it really is. But if I didn't show these moments, I didn't show this with you, then, you know, my channel wouldn't be real, and there wouldn't be no point in it, because what's the point in just showing me all happy all the time, you know? So, you know, I do feel shit sometimes, and I do look a mess, and my hair looks awful. I've just shoved it up in this weird ponytail, and I have no makeup on, and I've just come up the field to feed my animals this morning. And, you know, this is real life, and I'm trying to be as real as I can with you in the best possible way. And I'm not even going to edit this video. I'm just going to upload it raw. I don't care how I look, I don't care how I sound, and that's that, really. So you know, take it or leave it. If you do you know, what's the word I'm looking for, resonate, if you do resonate with this video, give it a thumbs up so I can see how many of you you know, really do feel like this on a regular basis. And you know, reach out to me. I love to hear from you guys. I love to hear from you guys. It's really nice being able to chat to you and like get to know you as people, not just seeing, you know, a like or a comment. It's nice to actually get to know you guys and know your story, because we all have our own stories. And you know, I would just love to have a massive bonfire one night, just have so many bipolar people around, or not even just bipolar people, but people that suffer with mental health issues, you know, problems, diagnosis, whatever. I would just love to sit around a campfire and just for everybody to tell their story. It would be so amazing. It'd be so uplifting and so healing, and it would just be magical, I think. But anyway, this is the best I can get at the moment. And I encourage you, if you know, want to tell your story and you're thinking about starting a YouTube channel, then do it. Just go for it. And you know, if you get negative comments, you get horrible people, just go and delete them, block them, and just forget about them. That's what I do, and I just carry on, because there's been times when people that have been negative and horrible to me that have made me really want, like, question whether I should be doing it. And then there's so many wonderful people as well that are so lovely, like the majority of you, who say you rely on my videos and you love to watch my videos when I upload them. And why should I let somebody ruin that for the rest of you guys, you know? So you just got to be strong, you just got to brush it off. And yeah, just if you're thinking about making videos, do it, because it's a good thing. It's really helped me, and you know, it could help you too. And if you have got a channel, link it down below. Send me the link so I can check your videos out as well. Thanks guys for listening. I really appreciate it, and I must go now because the goats are waiting to have attention. It started raining, so I came in here and had some tea, but the goats are out there. They're waiting for me. I don't know if you can see them. Let's see if you can see them. Oh no, I don't know where they are. They're hiding. Anyway, thanks guys. I'll see you soon. Much love. Mwah. Bye.